Hey everyone, Couch Investor back with another video for you today. So quick video on what's going on with SoFi. Since the stock is up 8% today, there must be a reason for that. Well, some breaking news with regards to loan repayments in the United States. You know, the CARES Act, something that got extended again and again. It's supposed to end August 31st, but we've got some news. It is extended one final time. And there is some loan forgiveness as well as announced by President Biden. Now, before we talk about that, it's very important to note that SoFi's guidance already assumes that the student loan moratorium will not in fact end during the course of 2022. So, this does not change anything for SoFi for this year, since they already expected it to get extended another time. Now, why is the stock up? That's something we're going to discuss in a bit. But first, some more notes here. So obviously, I would like to give a shout out to Brad because he's an amazing follow on Twitter and on Common Stock. If you're not following him yet, then what are you doing? So basically, he posted this. So on the student loan moratorium and possible debt forgiveness. Now, it's very important to know that we already have a confirmation right now, but just so you get the full picture. So Anthony Noto discussed some recent political commentary that has consistently centered around $10,000 in debt forgiveness for certain individuals versus other more aggressive plans of $50,000 for everyone that are losing political support. Noto told us that ideally the moratorium would end tomorrow, but that's no surprise. What was somewhat surprising was how in favor of $10,000 in debt forgiveness he was. There are two likely reasons to explain that enthusiasm. First one, average student loan size for SoFi is $70,000. This will only forgive $10,000 and would likely mark the end of the moratorium. Number two, there's a large cohort of borrowers waiting to see if their debt will be forgiven before choosing to refinance. The anticipation is a demand headwind, which will go away once things clear up. Now you understand a bit more why the stock is up 8% today. And just a quick reminder, this is the guidance that SoFi gave us last quarter. So they expect to deliver between $1.5 and $1.51 billion in adjusted net revenue, $3 million above prior guidance, and adjusted EBITDA of between $104 and $109 million, $4 million above prior guidance. And now before we have a look at the big announcements, again, if you want to support this channel, I would appreciate it if you check the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now, or go to full.com/couchinvestor and make sure to check out all the other links there as well. And so here it is, the Biden administration's student loan debt plan. On the left, you have $20,000 if you went to college on Pell grants. On the right, $10,000 if you didn't receive any Pell grants. And for those that don't know what a Pell Grant is, it's a subsidy the United Federal Government provides for students who need it to pay for college. Federal Pell Grants are limited to students with financial need who have not earned their first bachelor degree or who are enrolled in certain post-baccalaureate programs through participating institutions. And now let's continue here. So the forgiveness only applies to those earning less than $125,000. Student loan pause extended one final time through December 31st. So as of January 1, 2023, no more student loan pause, which is a tailwind for SoFi. And then last thing here, payment based on income. If you have undergraduate loans, you can cap repayment at 5% of your monthly income. So again, the forgiving debt, $20K if you have Pell Grants, $10K if you didn't receive any Pell Grants. As we've seen before, SoFi is much higher than that. So let's say we go with the worst case scenario, everybody there received Pell Grants, so that's $20K less. So there's still $50,000 that can go and be used with SoFi. So to conclude, obviously it would have been nice if they did not extend it another time. But then again, now that we have clarity, and always, the market always likes clarity, it doesn't like question marks. So yes, it would go on for another couple of months, but at least now we know, starting 2023, huge tailwind for SoFi. Now obviously for some, this is more likely just a political move. For others, this is purely the government trying to help people, well, get some, let's say, financial pressure off of them. But most likely this will be viewed as a political move, seeing how close we are to the midterms. But going back to SoFi, this is good for the company. Again, I always said that this CARES Act is a short-term issue. Longer term, this will be a tailwind. And as we've seen, the market agrees, up 8% today. Great, but we're still far, far away from the ideal stock price. But then again, the business is doing great. It will be doing even better in 2023 and onwards. So that's all fine and well. Obviously, do share your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you one of those students that might benefit from this? Leave it in the comments below. And if you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to this channel, maybe that subscribe button. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.